Today I want to start with a seemingly small experience. A few days ago, when I submitted an essay to CollegeBoard, all I saw after clicking the submit button was a simple checkmark. Not confetti, no cheerful sound effects, not even any visual feedback that said, hey, your effort deserves celebration. In that moment, I felt an inexplicable sense of emptiness. This made me realize that many of the systems we live in, whether educational platforms, work processes, or social norms, often focus solely on function while neglecting experience. They assume that completion is the end of goal, forgetting that the act of completing something can itself be a ritual worth celebrating. The hidden rule behind this design might reflect a bias, the assumption that efficiency trumps emotion, that results matter more than the journey, but humans are not machines. We need feedback, resonance, and to feel seen. And art has a unique ability. It reveals the rules that we take for granted. Why can't submitting an assignment feel as exciting as beating a level in a game? Why are public spaces so often dull and gray instead of inspiring like art galleries? The answers to these questions often lie in unspoken design logic, and art helps us question them. The Dutch designer Dieter Rams once said, "Good design is as little design as possible." But little doesn't mean cold. Art teaches us that simplicity can still carry warmth. For example, Google celebrates special occasions with playful doodles, adding a touch of surprise to the mundane. These details aren't superfluous. They recognize our innate need for acknowledgement. And art isn't just paint on a canvas, it's a way of thinking. When we examine the world through an artistic lens, we begin to notice. Let's use art to uncover overlooked rules and infuse ordinary moments with meaning, because every person who tries deserves to be celebrated, and every completion deserves its own flower in bloom. Celebration and ritual aren't about empty theatrics. It's about reinforcing meanings. The turning of the tassel at graduation and the candles on a birthday cake, even the digital achievement badges and apps, these artistic touches tell us this moment matters. And returning to my earlier example, what if after submitting an essay, the screen bloomed with a virtual flower or play a short celebratory animation? It wouldn't change the quality of the work, but it would change how the submitter feels. Small artistic interventions like this can make people feel valued, encouraging them to engage more deeply in the future.